And then when you wake up and you're sweating without even doing anything, that's what I'm like. The hotel room was incredibly hot. Says 10 o'clock, just made it. Park's just about to open. It's probably already opened actually. Looks like it's gonna rain. I'm still gonna go on the water rides regardless. We're meeting some people here, so I'm not sure how much we can actually vlog because some people don't like to be on camera, unfortunately.
My aunt ex-husband and Jamaki.
About to go on Safari, but Freya's too small. It's just me and Sophia.
Look on the right side.
Scientific research, field surveys, and improving security.
It's a bit bumpy.
Yeah, really bumpy. We're going there. Oh, she's frightened of that ride. It's fun.
To spot some of the animals that call the rainforest their home. Be sure to press the button in your car that matches the creature when you see it. Here we go.
You got.
First up is the toucan with its really large yellow beak.
Oh, look for her. These little animals. Can't remember what they're called.
Did you press that button? Look at that beautiful baby elephant.
Oh, it's an elephant! It's quite cool, actually. We are just on the little jungle cruise. It's me and Freya, the other guys went on a safari that we can go on. I'm sat in the back and she's driving and it's having a listen to it. It's very peaceful, she's having so much fun.
Don't be afraid.
90 minutes wait now for Safari. I don't think I'd wait that long for it. Where is Mummy on the map? I think Mummy's at Jungle Raiders. So have a look, probably in Little Rangers. There'll be one called Jungle Raiders or Jungle Rangers. New ride that's replacing Ramsay's Revenge. Where have you been?
We went on a jungle cruise car ride. About half an hour away. She was a bit of a beast in the queue though.
Nah.
A bit boring. It's fine. She was driving the little car, it was fun. It's just like a little...
Everything's about 60 minutes. Really busy. Sophia doesn't want to get wet.
I'm wearing this new coat. It's good to be hands up.
She's wearing my new coat.
And even
It's definitely going to rain soon anyway, so she's going to get soaked regardless.
I don't care.
You're only just tall enough to ride it.
I am a midget now.
I'm just about tall enough to ride it as well. You gotta be super high to ride, no, super tall I should say, to ride flying jumbos. Freya's first Dumbo.
You want to fly an elephant like Jumbo? Oh look! Wow! Look, Freya! You alright, Freya? Oh, we've gone really low again. Let's go high.
We sat down with food at the main stage for the show and we just found out it's not on. We were sitting there for about 25 minutes front row and there's no show. It's a Gruffalo! There he is. Trying to get a picture of Sophia with the Gruffalo and she's terrified. Stand next to him. The Gruffalo is wearing snakeskin today.
She can't get any further away.
Dragon's Fury seems like that track goes on for miles. It's everywhere. It's across the whole park. I'm gonna have to go on that before 6 o'clock when it closes. So I've not been Chessington for about 20 years, so I don't really know the layout, but I think I definitely prefer Alton Towers. So everything's been about 60 minutes so far, but Scorpion Express was a walk-on. Good ride, love it.
That's it.
Guess what? Sophia's terrified of rattlesnake.
Already.
I'm getting tired too.
I'm getting tired.
It's the Gruffalo after this. Not quite sure why Curious George was playing in the queue line of the rattlesnake.
Now it's Barbie.
Just did the ride on the rattlesnake. Turns out Sophia was too small to ride, apparently. It breaks your ribs. It's not a very nice ride at all. Queued up for 30 minutes just to get my ribs pounded by the rattlesnake. Probably not again. Also, I had the car to myself, but they put me in the back row. Don't really know why. I'm gonna see if Freya can sleep for the entire duration of the Gruffalo ride. It didn't work. She woke up straight away with that little bang when you fall down. Slide down. Of course, Sophia's terrified again.
in this wood. Just look behind me, and soon you'll see everyone is a friend of me.
Wow! Wow! I soaked him! It's back 5:15 now. Park's open for about 45 more minutes. Definitely emptied out a little bit. But the big rides are still about 60 or 70 minutes. So, Hammy Frey got ice cream all down her. Because that's what 1-year-olds do. Sophia just realised we're going on the big log flume and not the small one that we visited earlier. And guess what? She's terrified again. Clearly, no one can read the signs. I wonder if there's any tigers. Can have a good chat in there. Can have a good chat in the conversation area. The riders have all fell off. I think the riders have all fell off.
Yeah.
They're all drowned. And Sophia's had enough now. Freya's dragging her along.
No.
6 PM, I thought we might be able to sneak on another ride.
Yeah.
But we can't.
We were lucky we did. It was okay.
It's okay, she says. I prefer Alton Towers, I think. There's definitely social distancing markers, but and they reckon it's 60% capacity, but I'd hate to see it at 100% capacity because it feels like everything's on top of each other at Chessington, and I've not been there for about maybe 20 years, so I didn't really know where anything was. Whereas we go to Alton Towers quite a lot, so we're quite comfortable there. But then Alton Towers is a lot more spread out. We didn't do Vampire, we didn't do Dragon's Fury and Cobra, probably out of the big ones. We're back tomorrow, so we'll probably do all 3 tomorrow and check out the zoo as well. Sophia, what did you like it? Up and down, middle. Okay. You went on some good rides, didn't you? The only one that we queued up on that she didn't end up going on was the rattlesnake, but to be honest, that's a rib killer. It throws you about a little bit, as a rattlesnake probably would do. Yeah, I don't think she would have liked it. But back to the hotel now. We're going to try and find some food, and we are back tomorrow for some more fun. Also need to check out that Go Ape at some point. Not been there, but I know we get a discount with our Merlin passes. Guess what? There's people in the car park not looking where they're going, so we'll probably run them over. But oh well. They should have looked, really.
That no one was wearing masks anywhere apart from when you had to step like a couple of steps inside a shop. That ride where we queued where Sofia couldn't go on, there was a little tunnel and everyone was just cramped in the tunnel. It's just like you said earlier, there's no social distancing whatsoever. It's very uncomfortable. Considering you're supposed to be following the rules, and they're just not putting the rules into place that the kind of things have already been set out for them, you know?
Yeah. I think the rules are there, but no one really follows them, but they're not enforced.
Yeah, exactly.
Go ape. Yeah, as far as masks were concerned, it was literally, or face coverings, it was just literally on a certain number of rides, not all the rides. There was no kind of, I don't know, there was social distancing because they've got paw prints everywhere. But there's no one enforces it. So, and it just seems so busy and so cramped on top of each other that, you know, that part of it wasn't enjoyable.
There's also markings on the floor going around the park, marking arrows like each way, but nobody's paying any attention to those anyway, like either. They're just walking wherever they want. So you can be following the arrow for your direction, but somebody would cut across and barge into you. So it's not. There's no rules being followed at all.
Yeah, no one was really following any rules. So there you go. So if you are coming to Chessington, that's what you need to expect. I don't know what it's like anywhere else now. I don't know why, you know, we don't follow what Disney do, and you got to wear face coverings everywhere. And if you can't wear a face covering for health issues or whatever else, or you just don't want to, then they just say, well, don't turn up at the moment, really. And I think that might be, I don't know, if you're going to have a face covering like there, why not have it here? It's just, it doesn't make a lot of sense, really. As far as I could tell, all the staff members were wearing face masks or face coverings. Just felt very busy. But we're coming back tomorrow anyway. I'd probably be quite upset if I was paying sort of £35–40 for a ticket, which I don't think you should anyway, because there's plenty of places to get half-price tickets. We're annual pass holders, of course, so we can just turn up when we want. But yeah,
I'd have been disappointed paying a full price park ticket for it for today.
yeah, it just felt like a normal day. Sounds like we're complaining and moaning about everything.
We're just spoiled.
Yeah, we are quite spoiled, to be honest, but, you know, in a good way. Oh, this is like a safari. I don't really think much of Zoofari. It seems to have changed from the last time I went on it. I don't know where we have to go here, left or right.
Let's go left. Oh, I picked the worst one. Yeah, I definitely picked the worst one.
Wow.
Sorry about that. It said use both lanes.
Ow. Sorry in the back there.
Sorry, Freya.
Hope you're wearing seatbelts back there. Mummy's driving.
Mummy's here.
And she's got no glasses on.
Now I've got my eyes in. I can see a lot better.
Zoofari felt a little bit short. I don't know, we saw some giraffes, we saw some white rhinos, and that was pretty much it, really. And then there was a new ending where you kind of went inside and there was kind of chanting and stuff like that, and you kind of expected something to happen. And I think some water came rushing in. Spoiler, if you haven't been there yet. But nothing really to warrant the amount of scary chanting that took place. Wow, I can't even see now. Sun. Some super huge houses right next door to Chessington. Talking about us not being spoiled, apparently we're getting given a caravan.
I'm so excited. It's the caravan I used to go away with when I was a little girl, and my auntie has gifted it to us. So it just needs a little bit of work, and we're going to refurbish it. We're going to refurbish it all and make it all lovely and modern and pretty.
So yeah, we're going to get a caravan and just go places. Apparently, I don't know when. Soon, of course. I don't know anything about caravans. Should be fun. Should be an adventure. Sophia's about ready to sleep. It says this huge Tesco's is 24 hours, but there's also signs that say Sunday 10 till 4, and it's about 7:10 now, but it seems to be pretty busy. So we're kind of open. It's open because I'm hungry. I need food, but I'm not sure. But it looks, I don't know, it looks kind of open. Obviously the Tesco was closed, but we found a few scraps that we could munch on. Tomorrow probably sea life and the zoo at Chessington. Busy day, early mornings, long nights, we never learn. Until next time, let's chip.